So I ain't got my sunglasses on today, but because the sun ain't really out, it still feel warm out here. I'm in the spot, and what a wonderful day to make a video, right? As good as any other, I guess. How many numbers been calling my other phone? I know sometimes I put my phone number in some of these things, and then I don't even be answering the phone. Sign up for something and don't answer the phone or whatever. Just leave me a message, shoot me a text. But yeah, it's a couple things that I wanted to speak on and mention. Had some dream about my previously known stepsister, and then it's like, why am I dreaming about her? It's lately like, girl. I mean, it's not that I've always liked her. I ain't really had no problem with her. Just knew it was different, but that was fine. You know what I'm saying? Raised different. But almost similar, but not so much. I don't know. Just knew it was different. Came from, you know what I'm saying, her dad came from another town, and I'm over here. I don't know, man. It's the way we did get spread all out everywhere. I see now how it can easily happen. Like, you know, just like my daughter could potentially establish something in Virginia, and I'm like, that's wild, because that's not where she was born nor raised, you know. Oh yeah, let's see. But it's the date, and then I seen, of course, an infamous number. It's like a certain number just want to continue to show up. I don't know if that indicates, oh, I'm still here, or this, that, and the third. The fact of the matter is, I don't even really care. I don't care to a certain extent. I care because I, you know, at one point or sometimes I had wanted. I'm gonna just say I had wanted my boy's so-called dad to. Well, I'm starting to call him. Oh, what's his name? I wanted. Oh, what's his name? To get back to. I mean, I shouldn't have to say back to, but like you never left as far as raising your kids and being in their lives and stuff. But the fact is too that when he was around, he was not taking my sons nowhere. He wasn't spending, I can't say he wasn't spending no time with them, but it was barely. When he would come in, he was tending to me and trying to control me. And he was more so than anything else. And he was telling them to go to bed. He might speak, say hey or whatever, but telling them to go to bed. And I'm just like, I mean, he must have been tired and irritated or whatever the case may be. Okay. But for one, I didn't tell him to, when he was coming here during them times, okay, you go to work, but whatever he was doing in between and before he would come, nobody told you to do that. You chose to do that. So don't bring that tired and irritated here because you want to go out here and play these games or whatever it is you do. And who knows, honey? Like I said, I've seen videos of certain stuff that he did, you know, being sexually active with certain people, and that, seeing those type of videos make me think, I don't know, ain't no telling what he be out here doing, because it was wild and got crazy or whatever. And it's definitely when he lived at this other little boarding house type of thing. If anywhere else, I don't know. I know one time early in the game, after we first had our first son, he was telling me, yeah, when you was the only, I think he said PUSSY, that I was hitting or something like that. I'm like, what? It disgusted me. Like, it was like, really, y'all out here doing it like that? My thing is, I understand being, I guess, a freak or some type of, I don't even want to call it freak, but freaky with one person. Or if you got I don't like the way my eyes look on here. It's looking like dark. Ooh, I didn't like that. It looked like my eyes was darkened out. No, baby, I got a soul up in here. But I think it's because the sun. Oh no, I can't be looking like that. Got to see the whites of my eyes, honey. Don't do it. But yeah, it was yeah, I don't know, it was weird to me. Or like I said, if you have that agreement with your partner or whatever, and I'm not even speaking and saying that that's okay, I'm just saying the world we live in, baby, it's almost like you got to do something that was considered taboo previously in order to live. That's scary. It's like, what? I came in this world, was born into this world not to be able to live. I'm talking about, I know we all, appointed to die, but I'm just saying, like, just that quick, get snatched up out of here. That's my perspective on it. But oh baby, if I start looking back, that stuff probably made me want to throw up. And it's so funny, through it all, I still didn't think of him as a disgusting person. Again, and I'm talking about him, I'm telling you, it's this infamous day, baby. Rolling my eyes. But yeah, I didn't think of him even still as a disgusting person. I was just like, he's a person that needs help. I wanted to be a helpmeet and all that good stuff, and you know what I'm saying, I'm here to help. Okay, let's. But it was, the thing was, I feel like and believe that I was helping him, and it was going good. It might have been going better than good, but I know it was definitely going good. Some would say mediocre, some would say just decent. But it was just the other parties that was allowed to interfere. And I ain't even talking about the ones that he was interacting with, like that, having sex with, this, that, that. I mean, that's something, and that's crazy. But I'm talking about the ones who can play on his emotions, who can get in his ear, talk to him. I'm talking about nobody who can, you know what I'm saying, play with the mic. Or, whatever they do with the mic. But, yeah, it was them sister. Well, I don't want to say sisters. I like to be careful, but you know what? He had sisters on both sides, so it was them sisters, it was them aunts, them so-called grandmas. Of course, his now deceased mom, and whomever else, honey. And it was males too. It was definitely males. I seen the males play with him and stuff like that. Well, try to play with me through him, of course, but play with him. Try to tamper with me and stuff like that. So, yeah, but I just don't care to see that number. Like, I don't know. I just be feeling like, damn, why did you, of all the things that you could have did out here, you was already doing it. Why did you have to do that one? And even though like I tell you, God showed me that it was pretty much coerced, and it's not that he didn't have no control, because when he woke up out of a stupor or a faint or a slump, when you wake up, you still got the right to be like, where am I? Why am I here at this place? Or why am I? But you didn't. You chose to remain. So that's when I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm thinking about a couple things. I had to talk with my older son today, because he done called my youngest son some type of name that he didn't want to be. I was going to play my game. I'm not going to play it now. Call my son some name that he didn't want to be called. And I'm just like, boy, do you want somebody calling you that? I really be wanting to go off on my son, but I'm trying to tell you, I don't be wanting to take it there with him. And then he damn get like spitting mad, or just some kind of madness, and snap for a minute. I just don't want to do that, because I just never want to be that first one to be a BITC. I don't want nobody being a BITCH to him, but I don't want to be the first one. But it's like, baby, I might have to show you something, because you're getting on my nerves. I'm going to have to show you something different. That's my feeling. I'm not going with my feelings. Let your feelings indicate, but don't let them dictate. So that's why I haven't done nothing like that with him. I just chilled on him. But baby, he tried to take me there. Of course, it was my daughter when she was in the house, and I don't even feel like she was trying to take me there. I just felt like it was the fact that we was females, and you know what I'm saying, she started her cycle, I would be on my cycle. Sometimes we only had one bathroom operating, and then of course I think it was the one in my room, and that was that. It was just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like it ain't room. It seemed like it ain't room enough for both of us, but it was. And it was, and I feel like it still is, but because now I know I used to come outside anyway and sit in the back. It was just now it looks different, because I used to have all that uncovered, and my neighbors I didn't know, they used to just be staring at me in my backyard. Now I know. But I would just sit out here, and I would sit out here for a few hours, and my kids would be in the house, and I knew they were safe and they was good. She would be in her room, the boys would be, of course, playing them devices or playing with each other, and that was that. And It was love. It was a loving, still a loving atmosphere, but I guess, some feel like something was missing. And that was that. But, ate some Popeyes today. That Popeyes had me out, baby. Popeyes good, but then when I eat it, it don't be so filling. Okay, and it's because they ain't got no vegetables and stuff like that. It don't be so filling me. It tastes some good going down, but it do not be filling me up. Like, I still feel empty after I eat it. That's the main chicken I feel like that with. Like, it might be all of them, but yeah, it be getting on my nerves because it be tasting so good, and it's like, damn, I can't get full off of this. I don't be feeling filled up. I'll talk about the rest of what I'm trying to talk about, but I'm trying to tap my leg without it shaking the table. It's just soothing to me. It's comforting, That's the natural thing that I use to cope with whatever anxiety tries to plague me. So, but yeah, I don't know why I had to dream about and my lips look fuller because I was asleep. I took a nap. I took a long nap today, but I did dream about like I said previously, called stepsister. My daughter would have had this connection. I mean, she did start to develop a connection with the girl, but would have had that connection with, would have been considered her stepsister. But, I told her and I advised her, don't bother with that girl, leave her alone. It's not about the girl at all. It's about the parents, of course. And when I say parents, I mean both of them, and maybe if she got step parents or whatever. And her not her so-called dad, but her dad was trying to speak. What's his name? Was trying to speak that stepmama on me. I wouldn't have had a problem being that if you, as long as you leading and doing right. You're not just gonna speak stepmama on me. And this is my thing. You're not gonna pull a me on me, and I knew that was a me before I started. You know what I'm saying? Considering people stepdaddy. I've been saying stepdaddy before, and that's because I had of course I had a stepdad. Then I looked at the book, baby. You can when I seen it in the Bible that Joseph was basically a stepdad. He was a dad, but he was a stepdad, and he's like, so stepdad is biblical. I ain't seen nothing about no stepmom. Could have been not. I don't know, but no, baby, don't do that. Sounds do it. So, with all that said, yeah, here I'll go off, sis. If you still in the picture, if that's indicating that this person is still in the picture or whatever, because my cameras went off at a certain time, and it was at the same time. I'm like, it be in the picture or whatever you want to call it, but don't bother with me. Y'all keep y'all whatever madness over there. Don't send it here. And I think that's what I wanted to speak on. I was finna do a let's talk about or let's speak on how I went to that location. I've said it before, but I went to that location and I knocked on the door. That's all I did was knock on. See, it don't take much for me. I can give somebody a look. I could just knock on their door. I could show up, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? God has gifted me with just that right there. Will let you know. Do not bother with me. And I don't want to say the F word because I'm still learning. I'm still trying to apply. Like, I'm not trying to use the F word and be calling on that spirit. And now I know that it's the spirit of F, and you know what I'm saying, people say it when they having sex and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and it's a spirit, and I don't want that thing to appear to me and bother with me and stuff like that. I mean, and let alone I want it to stop coming out my mouth when and if I do use it or have used it, which most times if I use it, it's in a song and I try to skip over it. But yeah, but it was like, that's how I feel though, like, don't put me, and I guess don't F with me, like, don't, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want that curse over my life. I don't want that thing showing up in my life. So keep that over there. Keep the career over there, you know? Foolery, but you put in the word, the 4-letter word. But anyway, I don't know. I just bind and rebuke, honey. Just as quick as I seen it, rebuked. Satan, the Lord rebuke you. Because I just feel like that once his mama died and then his grandma, it shouldn't have been nobody else to take on that. And now I just feel like, of course, if he have a daughter or something with this girl, or they have an offspring, then of course that child is gonna be, which he already had one that carried his mom last name. But then it wasn't even just his mama last name. It was the fact that the way they had her and who, you know what I'm saying. It was other stuff that was crazy about it. That's what contributes to, I guess, that little girl maybe being off the rocker or whatever. I don't know nothing about them. I don't even, you know what I'm saying. Let me just say, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I don't even want to be sitting and see nothing about them on the news. Like, that's just how much I just, I'm trying to be nonchalant. But yeah, nonchalant about it. And just be like, and really, I don't want to brush it under a rug, but it's not my stuff to brush under a rug or do anything with. But it's you know what I'm saying, it's something that could potentially try to connect to my sons, and that's why I'm like, that's where I have something to say about it. Like, I didn't welcome you here, I didn't invite you here. The ones that opened the door, some of them is dead. There's a girl used to tell me, I used to sit over there and talk to his mom. Okay, his mama dead now, honey. You was sitting under somebody dead, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it wasn't gonna last long. It wasn't gonna last, you know what I'm saying, stand the test of time when it came to what y'all was, they wasn't building, but what y'all was creating or whatever, mimicking, manufacturing, counterfeit manufacturing. And so yeah, that part. So it was that and that, it was just the fact that both of them came together, and it was on some ugly stuff, some hateful stuff, especially from him. It starts from him, because I don't know if he be feeling a type of way when he's with me, and then he be like, I'm gonna show her, or I don't know how it plays out, because I'm not in his mind. I don't know what he be thinking, and then just go off and do some stuff. But I didn't never do nothing to him. I didn't never, and I'm just still maintaining that. I didn't never do nothing but try to love him, love on him. God had already let me know, you need to be careful with him, and now at this point in time, I thought it was just be careful in a gentle way, like be mindful, things like that. But now I know it's no, be careful with him, because it's dangerous. Excuse me, I didn't mean to mouth. I'm trying not to mouth that stuff, but yeah, that's dangerous stuff. That's dangerous territory. And I didn't know, heard a couple things and stuff like that, again, associated with his last name. They crazy, this, that, and the third. Heard it, didn't really care, didn't really resonate with me. Just, some would say, oh, well, maybe because you're crazy too, and they stay trying to call me that, and I just be like, not received at all. Definitely not received. That's not me. Maybe would y'all ever think that maybe I was equipped to deal with crazy and not crazy myself? No, baby, you got a tinge of crazy. Oh, they tell me it's more than a tinge. They try to speak that over my life. It's like, okay, whatever. But him, he just claimed, crazy recognized crazy. He claimed his crazy. My youngest son tried to say it last night to me, I'm crazy. No, I'm just part crazy. I'm like, boy, don't do that around me. Baby, you could be 4 years old talking about you crazy. Get gone. The only thing is I gotta keep my son. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta keep him, but I am gonna choose to keep my son. And now you want to try to talk about that around this age right here? And he about to turn 7 soon. But yeah, and I'm like, boy, so you waited this long to try to tell me you crazy? Ooh, baby, we finna fix that. So yeah, but let's see. And then of course a lot of it started with my daughter's so-called dad. Of course, stuff started with the incident that happened back in 2003, 2004, where it appeared that I'm crazy and this and third, but that's because people lied and didn't want to tell the truth. And I trust God. God even knows their location today. Like, they still need to be held accountable for just putting lies out there about me, about, you know what I'm saying? You putting lies in my name, and tell me, I know you didn't do this, I know you didn't do this, but in front of other people, you will let it be believed that I did do that, or that I, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely, and as much as my heart be wanting to say, dang, I like this person, or I like something about this person, I want to continue to rock with them, be cool with them, on into adulthood. much of them people that I did encounter when I was younger, I can't be around them. Like, that's what I wanted. One relationship where I can go on from childhood, teenage to womanhood and be able to be like, dang, we made it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been one. My kids, shit, my daughter, left up out of here. So it's like, dang. Even though she did come by, you know what I'm saying, touch bases. She did come by. So that indicates something, but it's like, am I that horrible of a person? Or just am I bad? Am I that good? Sometimes you gotta flip it. Am I that good of a person that y'all just want to be living a crazy type of life and stuff? And I don't choose to do that. So, okay, anyways, talked about the infamous number. Then, the other thing was, I guess, going back, touching on what my so-called, speaking of wanting somebody to grow up with and this and the third, my so-called previously known best friend was. Previously known so-called best friend, yeah, who now, I loved her, and I definitely, during that time frame, consider her my best friend, but she got close enough to just do some wild stuff, and it's like, it was, got CPS involved and stuff with my household and stuff like that after she came down and spent time, and it's like, really, son? No, but for real, it's like, that's what you really out here trying to do? Like, y'all really be getting so just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be feeling no type of way, for real. And to the point, you get yourself like that. Like, I don't know. It's just like people just be having them bad intentions or the worst type of intentions, and I ain't even know. And just when I think they can't possibly find nothing, they can't possibly do anything with this situation, baby, they will make something out of nothing. And I just be like, ooh, you didn't just deeply try that, you did that, baby. You did that. And it's like, really, this is the type of world we living in? I don't know. And it is, one thing is to want best or better for the people that you love, but your idea of best could just be what society have programmed you to want as best. And that again, that's off of your feelings. That's not based off of what God have shown you what's best for people. God, if you listen to God, God might be speaking to you. This is not what's best for them, or this is, you know what I'm saying, this is what I have for them, or whatever. If you was, again, tuned to God and having your relationship, but no, y'all tuned to the world and what the world wants you to do and stuff like that. And so, end up doing some shady, shiesty stuff, being close enough to somebody to try. You tried it, and I was like, girl, you really shouldn't have did that one, but go off, sis. Yeah, of course I talked about some dream about my deceased grandma answering the phone saying I was asleep somewhere, and this was when I don't know, I felt like it was when I was asleep today, knocked out on that Popeyes with the itis out. That Popeyes will knock me out though. And somebody had called like 2 times, and she was like, she's asleep, but I was up in a dream, but I was asleep, of course, dreaming, but I was woke in a dream. I'm like, she was the one asleep, but she was answering the phone when they was calling. I was like, and it's funny because I just seen a picture. I seen a video of her when she was at my daughter's baptism and stuff like that. I guess that would be the main way she would live on and stuff like that, because they went around in a circle and asked who everybody was. I might need to delete all that and just have, because everybody was in that, delete all that and have just my daughter's baptism. That's the focus. It ain't about even who was there. Cause her, her so-called dad's mom was there and stuff like that. Cause I invited people, like, come on and witness this. This is good, But not the bad thing, but the thing about it is just, it wasn't a show. It was really, it's real. My daughter really experienced, God moving on her, and she needed to get saved on that day, and he moved on me to get my behind up. He allowed my grandma to let us use her car, and we was able to go to church, and she was able to get saved, and then of course she got baptized shortly after. So I was thankful of that. So I don't know, maybe I need to delete that, because everybody's in there. Granddad, this, that, and that ain't her. That's not her granddad. That's her. That's, he's not biologically her granddad, but he claimed that title, though, So then, moving on to what type of husband I'd like if I did have one. If I, God allow me, grant me. I don't want to say grant me, but yeah, God allow me. And oops, I was thinking about it, and I don't mean to be graphic, but when I was in there on the toilet, having a bowel movement, pardon me if you don't want them graphics, but I was just thinking, and I guess even on this specific day, because again, who I believe to have been my husband, it's been off somewhere else for all this time, and at this point, you already know me, girl. A girl like me, a sister like me, don't want him coming back. Don't double back, boo. Don't double triple, because he came back. He first he was like he never left, but then he got a double back. No, baby, don't double back. I'm say this, I don't like my daughter's so-called dad, but like my daughter's so-called dad say, go with your first mind, which it wasn't his mind at all. It was, again, somebody influencing him, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep being reminded women have the power of influence. Men should have authority, if they're walking in their creation roles and stuff like that. If they're walking according to the way that God designed them. Let me see if this pool is hot or cold. It's cold. It's cold, but it still feels good. But yeah, don't double bike. I was saying bike like country. Don't double bike, baby. We're not doing that. Stay where you at. And I used to tell him anyway. I'm like, baby, stay where you at. He'd be like, I'm on my way, or on my way. He don't ever say I'm on my way. He say on my way with the OMW. I'd be like, And if it passed like 20-30 minutes, I'd be like, stay where you at. And sometimes, it's rare, I have him, whether he stay where he at or he's staying away from me. It wasn't all the time, because I'm like, no, I want him to come. Oh Lord, here comes somebody trying to potentially disturb my peace. Be in the midst, Lord. I hear that. Nah, but for real, around 6 o'clock, gotta come out here. Around 6 o'clock, they gotta come out here and try to throw this basketball or whatever. Do these, what I consider ritual. Unless they going somewhere, great. If they going somewhere, I'm gonna remove my stuff over here so you can't just watch me. Anyway, of course, when I see them coming out, I'm trying to see what's going on, because see what moves I might need to make. Yep, here goes this basketball stuff. But anyway, I want somebody that's loyal, respectful, loving, protective, providing. You see, I put the emphasis on it, but no, protective and provider, of course, and just like somebody stated today, protecting my mental health and protecting my health, period, and just want to make it back home safe to me and the kids, when and if they gotta go out, but and quick at that. Quickly at that. quickly at that, and I've seen 3 get in, so that means 1 probably left at home. So a lot of times girls like to stay home by themselves and stuff like that, but yeah. So y'all, I don't really like them laying eyes on me, so hold on for a sec. Quick sec. Like, I'm looking at my business. Ooh, sit over here for a sec. Quick sec, honey. Alright. Trying to see something. But yeah, I want to make it back home to your wife and your kids, and when we do gotta step out with you, step out somewhere safely. Like, I just want to be safe, and I like peace. I don't care for that riffraff. I don't care for all that drama and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm looking, peeping, and watching to see which way did they go. I guess they went another way, which they don't usually do, but I guess they went that way today. So yeah, that's pretty much it though. I'm gonna move back to the spot I was in. I'm just gonna have to kind of move it a little. What they say, closer to the wall, because of the nosies. Make you a video by a brick wall, honey. They will never, they'll never know where you're at. Unless somebody's just that good to figure out, oh, look at how many lines or dents it got in that wall. But anyway, that's basically what I'm on today. What I'm talking about. Getting a little warm, but definitely don't think I'm getting in this pool today. You know, the sun's still out. It's just not beaming. It's not burning up. It's cool in the shade, and it's cool, period. Cool little, kind of breezy little day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all. Gotta go in here and print out my son's report card. They only need, when they homeschool, they only need 1 for the whole year. Because that's basically what we did. We did a lot of life skills, and they learned a whole lot of stuff. You can go down and I need to make a list of the things that they did, like assembling the pool, assembling the gazebo with me, just doing outside things and stuff like that, cutting the grass. That's life skills, baby. Especially according to this society and stuff we live in. But yeah, and hopefully they learn, just to build in general. That's what I want both of my sons to know how to do. But reading instructions and putting stuff together, yeah, incorporate it right on into homeschool, and it's just on period. My daughter would have been doing the same thing had she been here. I look at it like, dang, y'all saved her from doing some kind of labor, but I wasn't gonna put no heavy labor on her. If I didn't feel like I can do it as a woman, I wasn't gonna have it on her. But shit, maybe her so-called dad meant for her not to do it at all. I ain't mad at it, but I'm not good about the fact that you trying to interfere with my relationship with my daughter. Like, you don't do that. But okay. But it's a little breeze blowing. Sadly, I can't really feel the breeze coming from that direction because I got stuff all up. Now I can feel it when it comes from this way, but it rarely comes from this way. So I guess that's pretty much it. Get ready to prepare for another week, a new month coming up. And me and my boys, we supposed to have like a sleepover type of night. I told them I would get them all the little snacks they want. We sleep, you know what I'm saying? We sleep over every night. We don't sleep together, but we sleep together. We go to, you know what I'm saying? We turn the lights off together and it's under the same roof. But told them I'll do that. I just looked at that idea off of YouTube and seen that. I'm looking at something moving in them woods. Ain't no telling what it is. Either a rat or a cat or something in there, which I'm fine. As long as it's staying in there. But, we're gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna try to get a car and take them, just take them somewhere. I don't know where yet. And plus, I just want to get this car to try to fill up my my gas thing. I have a gas container, and it lasts me for like 2 years for my lawnmower. And then we just want to keep rocking from there. Get some groceries. I want to be able to pick up the groceries too, instead of me getting delivery, getting all them service fees and all that. I want somebody else to shop for it, but I'll pick it up or whatever. Just is what it is. I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't really just want to, especially after that damn mass shooting. I definitely don't want to go to nobody's grocery store like that, to be honest. And I'm not terrified, but I'll just be glad that there ain't no task for me, because, like, damn. You know, that was just, it was like messed up. It was very sick. Like, you plan to go into and I'm just gonna tell you, I always would think about stuff like that. Baby, I'll get on one of them. I'll get behind one of them water cases, me and mine, and we'll get there and lay down till we feel like it's safe. And we ain't moving. Put that stuff right on up there, like we, you know. And I just hope that I'm never a victim of anything like that, anything tragic and crazy like that. Just because this world is tragic and crazy. I feel like some people live like that, so maybe they don't mind dying like that. Or some people have lived like that, and then they get to an older age, and then you die. I'm not saying that about these people exactly. I don't know how they lived when they was younger, but I know it was a lot of older people, and it was that one younger person that died and stuff like that. But I think about stuff like that. I'd be like, y'all savage out here for real. Going in there just shooting up, just boldly taking a rifle to a even though some people was intrigued on when they interrogated him and talked about it. I wonder if they brought the video up and showing the interrogation like they be doing everybody else. Because that thing was just, well thought out, well planned out. I forgot the boy's name. Hold on. I'll look up his name again. We know his name on Jimbo Boy, but what is his injuries? That was non-fatal 3. I wonder who those people were. Number of deaths 10, May 14, 2022. Baby, they already got a Wikipedia page about it. He pleaded not guilty to 25 count. This was as of June 2nd. I'm about to get off of here, or it's probably about to kick me off, because the videos don't let it be but so long. Oh yeah, Ginger and Peyton. I just watched something about, I just watched The Hand That Rocked the Cradle, and I forgot Peyton was, so y'all named y'all child after Peyton. Peyton was diabolical in that. So, let me see. Peyton, Gendron. Oh, hold on. Let's see if they got some new news about him. Got them pictures where he looking crazy in these. Twisted Diary of Alleged Buffalo. I'm trying to tell you. Twisted Diary. Sheesh. That was May 17th. Let me open this up. Are they trying to go quiet on about that? Because, no. I want to know some details. Peyton Gendron's, and I don't want to keep mentioning his name, but Peyton Gendron's, interrogation. That's what I want to see. Like, they be putting all that other stuff out there. Oh, hold on. Let's see. May 15th. Police interrogation full video. Yeah, where's the police interrogation?
Do you have any questions for me before?
They're saying full. This is a 2-minute video. It's just no way.
Why am I under suspicion? Is it just my car, or is there anything else?
I mean, that's, a large portion. I mean, it is
yeah, that was quick, but that's not even him. They lied. They lied real bad. Real bad in my Carisha voice. That's what I'm trying to see. Put that out there. FBI interviews parents of alleged Buffalo shooter. And you can interview the parents, but he was 18, so according to society, he's good and grown. So, parents of Buffalo mass shooting suspect interviewed by feds. They said they were cooperating, but yeah, where's the rest of this? Why ain't nothing else came up about this? I guess because they gonna make a movie about it. They gonna make some money off of it, whatever. But yeah, that stuff is just terrifying. That you can go out into a supermarket and that's it, and that's all for you. You out there shopping for you some strawberries and fruit. Speaking of, I need to eat some. All I got is pineapples and strawberries right now. Oh, I got kiwi though. I'm going to eat some kiwi, but I need to eat some. Help to keep my bowels moving and stuff like that. But they didn't have the person who shopped for me this week. This is the first time somebody got it like wrong. They didn't have my honeydew melon and my watermelon that I wanted. And of course, they don't want you growing your own and stuff like that at this point. Them woods over there, they could really be a whole garden bush. Maybe that stuff would get ate up. But anyway, I've been having my jacuzzi just set up, but I have not put no water in it. I'm thinking I want to do it and be coming out here early in the morning, possibly, maybe, or in the evening. I don't know though. I think it's also because I haven't talked to my daughter, and I wanted to get in. She said she wanted to get in, and I was like, I want to get in there with her. And just wish that I had this stuff when she was here, and I was on my way too. But they interfered. 2 males interfered. 2 black men, quote unquote black men, or melanated, pigmented black men interfered, and I want to say took control or whatever, which is fine to take control, but it's not fine to just, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's fine to be messy, and I feel like that's what they did. Not to mention some other things, like just be flat out gay. That's what it's like to me. Like, y'all like each other or something? It's fine for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, like each other, but no, y'all like each other real bad. Like, ew. Anyway, whatever that means. Let me stop before I go off on a tangent and be talking some strange stuff about these folks. Still ain't seen no frogs. I ain't really heard no frogs. I guess they're like, too many chemicals in there for us. I got some chemicals. I got chlorine all up and through that pool, baby. It's to the point where it's about fading my pool. I'm telling you, the one thing that I just would have loved, grandma to pull, and I'd be cool with her. We good to go, but her to pull up and wouldn't mind sitting out there with my kids, watching them while they play in the pool. Get in if you want to. Have set the jacuzzi up for her. Get in, just watch over one another. You know what I'm saying? I just would have loved that, because my grandma was, like I said, she was more good to me, seemingly, and I'm hoping that she wasn't worse. You know what I'm saying? But she was more good to me from what it looked like to me. And it's like, yeah, heck yeah, who don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I got that feeling too. Like, who don't want to pay the people who raised them well back and do things for them. Like, you do have the desire. Love on them, show them love, respect. You don't have to, you're not obligated to give them or do anything for them, but I'm not that type of person that say don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it if it's going to be detrimental to you, but so that's one thing that I do think about or whatever. But she's gone. I don't know if she resting, honey. The way she's showing up in my dreams, like, well, baby, you need to rest, because don't try to pull nobody else down with you and all this, and don't tell nobody that I'm asleep and I'm woke. Wait, don't sound so it. I love you. I love people, but baby, I do got boundaries. It's like, sound so it. Yes, I got that from Nicki Minaj or whatever she be saying. But I'm trying hard not to get off of here, trying to make sure that I ain't have nothing else to say before I start recording, because it be getting on my nerves when I stop and I say everything.